Yes, as I walk through the uncanny valley of death, you shall fear no evil, for I am that evil.
Review on Faces of Death, the new one, since you mentioned that.
Oh, Chris. Oh, no.
No.
It's you can tell that Charlie XCX was involved in it, and I think it's like I put in my letterbox review. It's spiritually funny games. They try to do
what is
people enjoy this level of violence, and it's actually the people's problem, and it's the way people consume media. But it's about a content moderator who sees someone getting murdered, which as a content moderator is something you would see all the time, and she freaks out about it, and she's like, I have to tell the fucking police, and the guy's like, that'll ruin your job. You can't do that. It's literally your job to not do that. So she starts going on this she uses Reddit to investigate the murders. She uses Reddit comments as evidence to figure out where this guy is, even though the whole point is the murderer he's kidnapping people to kill them in the way that the fake death in Faces of Death happened, but he's making it look fake. And then it's like, okay, so why would you assume it's real if the fucking murder looks fake?
That's so weird. What a weird plot.
Dumb. And it's like, well, I have trauma over this because I ended up on Live Leak where my friend got hit by a train because we were doing a TikTok dance on the railway, and it's like, I'm kind of fucking,
that's very stupid.
I got to the 50-minute mark and I was like, I cannot take this movie anymore. It's getting turned off.
Oh, really? Damn. Do you do that much?
It was just every single line happened. I was like, this is painful. There's no point in it. And it's fucked up because when it's the slasher scenes, see when someone's actually getting attacked, it's like, oh, this looks good, it's well made, and then everything else is just abhorrently shit.
That's frustrating. Does it feel like two different units shot them?
No, I feel like I don't know. It feels like a 13-year-old that was really into Live Leak was like, I'm going to make a socially conscious horror movie about Faces of Death. Props to them, bro. We do use Faces of Death.
How did they get money for that?
I don't think Faces of Death is I'd imagine you could probably just throw a tenner at them and then give you the rights to it. I don't know, you probably can't have the rights to Faces of Death. I suppose we did film the fake animal death, so I suppose they own that. But the morgue footage and that, you can't really copyright. This is a motorcycle accident, Romain.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So that'd be a guarantee Disney would put. See if Nintendo published someone getting their skull peeled, we'd be like, this is mine, you can't do anything about it. We'd sue the family.
Nintendo would have no problem. Disney would have no problem. If they did it, they would get away with it.
And it's such a pussy way to do it, because if you're going to use any of the shock tapes, you use the one that's 90% fake and is the most famous named. And everyone is going, oh, it's so fucked up. Everyone's seen Faces. No, not that many people have seen Faces of Death. Not that many people you could go, here's shock footage for an hour and a half. Why don't you sit through it? Most people would say no. Again, I've got Banned for TV here, and that is all real death footage. I just found it on eBay for £2, and I was like, that's interesting.
Why did you know? Why are you seeking that out?
No, it was on eBay for £2.
Alright. I wouldn't buy that. I wouldn't take that for free.
It's interesting because it's not just death footage, it's death footage that has been shown on television and then retracted from television. Hence why the name Banned from Television.
Is that so?
Anyway, it's got interesting bad stuff in it, but it's not just like here's someone dying, it's like here's protesters getting attacked by the military in it. It's actual documentary stuff. But it is also stuff that if I ever have a child, I'll be like, that's going up on top of the cupboard and you're never saying that ever in your life.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a gun, basically, around the kid.
It's like mental trauma gun.
It will ruin their life.
Well, I feel like if any of that sort of stuff happens nowadays, it's going on TikTok regardless, surely.
They remove stuff like that pretty quickly, don't they?
Did you? Okay, two examples as of recent. Kirk getting shot was everywhere for 3 days straight. You couldn't not see that footage.
Jeez, I didn't know that.
But was it not on your TikTok?
I don't have to. I mean, I have a TikTok, but I don't think I even have it installed right now.
Oh, it was everywhere on TikTok and Twitter.
I
Like,
don't use social media like that, to be honest.
well, memes were being made of the footage, so that was everywhere. And then there was that guy that fought Logan Paul, that his friends, like he was in a car with his friends in Africa, and they had a car crash, and they got turned. Oh my god, the footage was horrendous, and that was absolutely everywhere as well.
That's horrible. That's really grim. I don't like that.
You're lucky you're not online nowadays. And people say the
I guess
internet's
so.
much safer. It's not. It's just more selective in what traumatizes your children.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Gone
makes
are the
sense.
days of 2 girls, 1 cup. Someone shitting in a bathtub isn't. That's not enough for the
That
kids now.
wasn't even. I didn't find that traumatizing at the time. I found it gross and weird,
Yeah, it was
but
always
not.
strange. It was always like people would go up to you in a social situation, be here, look at this, and you're expected to react.
Yeah.
It's always like, why were you looking this up in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the conversation is derailed from what our intention here is.
Yeah, it has. It has direly. Welcome to the Uncanny Valley. Today we're talking about The Stuff from 1985, directed by Larry Cohen. This is a fun movie. It's not as great all the way through as I remember from when I first watched it. But I still really liked it. I think it's very watchable.
Oh, so you're retracting your previous praise of this?
No, I still praise it. I just don't know. If you ask me which one my favorite is, going into this, I would have said it's easily going to be The Stuff. But
See, that's funny.
now, I still really like it, and it might still be my favorite, but I'm not as sure offhand.
Oh, that's fun because for me, okay, I watched the director's cut first, and I was like, this is this is a bad movie, but it's fun enough that it's on par with God Told Me To. But now that I've seen the non-director's cut, this isn't anywhere near as bad, and is definitely my favourite one now.
Nice, okay. I think it's really fun. And I think I'll have a higher opinion next time I watch it. I was let down. I didn't remember that the ending, it ends with a broadcast and then sort of montages.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's a fun little montage.
It is, it is. I misremembered how it ended. I remembered the way a higher budget movie would end, which is not fair.
What do you mean?
Which
You
is just
remember?
more stuff happening in the streets, more people getting killed.
So you were thinking like a Little Shop of Horrors type finale was coming.
Yeah.
But see, it works for
It's
me.
fine that it doesn't have that. Actually, you know what? The Blob is what I'm thinking of, I guess. The one I love. Have I talked to you about that movie, the 1985 The Blob, which I'm going to make us do on this podcast at some point?
We will we'll get around to the Blob because it's one of my my ones that I have to get to at some point. And it's just like, see, one of those movies where you're like, I know I would love that, but when you go to watch a movie, it just doesn't, like, it will never come to your head in any way, shape, or form. Someone else has to say, oh, what about the Blob, for you to remember it.
Yeah, definitely. Those can be the best ones, though.
See, maybe it's just because it's on your second viewing, because for me, like, the movie ended at the military, and then the additional broadcast scene was just a fun little, oh, here's chocolate chip back.
Yeah, fair. No, I really enjoyed watching it. I don't really have a criticism. It's either this or Q, I think would be my favorite. And if Q wins, yeah, if Q wins, it's only because it has that last act where the dragon's attacking people on a building.
Oh, that's fucked up. I thought God Told Me would be like your number one for sure.
I've been playing around with that. I've been thinking about this a lot today. And I really want to rewatch that sooner than later. I think it's really good. But it's not, I don't know, it's weird and really cool. And it's maybe the one I'd recommend to people first, as like, watch what this guy has made. This is really wild. But it doesn't feel as tonally consistent, and the supernatural stuff is really well done in a theatrical way, but it feels more cohesively integrated into the world in the stuff in Q for me.
See, for me, the one that I would tell people if we were going to watch a Larry Cohen would easily be the stuff, because I feel like it's easily his best directed. It's most stylish. Probably, I'd say it's got.
Are we talking about recommending
everything
to like a
right.
film friend or just a regular person?
Just anyone. Because
Yeah,
people are
that'd be
like,
the
oh,
stuff,
I've been
definitely.
checking out this one. It's his most stylish. If I was going to go for a film, bro, I would probably say God Told Me to, just because of the concept
Yeah.
of it and
That's what I
the
meant.
Lynchian nature. Q, I would just be like, hey, see if you like a bad monster movie, I've got a bad monster movie you can check out.
Or
You
if
really
someone
like
for some reason
yeah.
really likes Shaft and also David Carradine, and you go, you know, you'll never know what they are looking for in this movie.
So if you have a little crush on Michael Moriarty, I would probably recommend Q.
Yeah.
Speaking
What did you
of,
think about him in this movie?
he's so much better in this movie. He's so
Yes.
good.
Okay. Cool. I
I
love
love
him
him
in
as
this
well.
movie.
Okay, I love it. You see stupid little catchphrases anytime people give me money.
I've written
I
so many down.
It's so dumb. See, at first I wasn't sure because that's clearly not his voice. Like that's
Oh, you know
such a
what docked it for me
voice.
this time? Sorry to interrupt you. This movie would be my outright favorite if it weren't for the really casual racism and misogyny for people who just don't get comeuppance. Like, it's just a natural part of the world in this movie, and I don't like it, as it doesn't make me happy or comfortable.
80s business. There was a bit of it in the other Larry films.
A bit, but it didn't feel as... There was, yeah. I guess I'm still overlooking it in that case, but I don't know.
So what moment stood out of that for you?
What Chocolate Chip Charlie comes by and he says, this something like this. I'll allow this colored guy to speak, but something. And then also just the way that not any character, but the movie and the script itself treats. I forget her name, but and how I'm treating now the female character.
Well, to be fair, I don't think we'd remember Moe's name unless he didn't fucking say it as much as he does in his movie.
He has a great thing that he says it's not even like the Joker where he says it. It's just he says a different. He wants Mo money, or he just wants Mo.
I want Moe stuff.
It's great.
His little shit-eating grin every time he says it as well. He's so happy with himself. But yeah, at first when he showed up, I was like, okay, I don't know if this is maybe I just don't like Michael Moriarty because when he first showed up, I was like, okay, he's hamming it up again. But the more it goes on, I think it's more in his character, but that clearly just is not his actual voice, and he's just talking like a dumbass.
He has a great line. No one is as dumb as I appear to be, which is very funny.
And it's like
Before we go too far, I want to ask, when he first gets introduced, the guy who walks him into the boat, who he punches in the face, does he not look a tiny bit like Kyle MacLachlan?
does he?
I think so.
I think it's the suit, man. I think you're getting this twisted, and I think we were talking about Kyle
It's a
MacLachlan
suit.
earlier.
No, because this was before we were talking about Kyle MacLachlan.
Fun fact, I do have some notes, but because I'm using my phone to record and then Discord is not being happy with me, I'm going to have to go off the notes that I have memorised. But see that little scene in the beginning where Michael Moriarty's in the little speedboat coming towards the yacht to talk to like these company investors. The camera was so heavy on that little speedboat that the boat was actively sinking as they were going towards the
Holy
yacht.
shit. Alright.
Apparently, they just avoided from sinking into the fucking Hudson River.
That's hilarious. That's classic Larry Cohen, right?
Vindication, Chris. You motherfucker. I said in Q. I don't think that's how that character was wrote, and Michael Moriarty probably came in and went, no, I'm going to do my own shit with it. Do you know what Larry Cohen talks about in his fucking commentary?
What?
Michael Moriarty came in and he said, oh, he wanted to do his own thing with the character, and he basically rewrote the entire script for him just to facilitate his new character.
Holy shit.
Motherfucker. I knew there was something wrong with Q. I knew the lines he was saying. I was like, that is not what his character would say. You had me doubting myself.
Huh.
And it doesn't seem like Michael's like a drama queen or such. I think it's just Larry likes him enough.
Yeah, I think
But-
that's it. I think he just lets him go off.
Because, I mean, he's made 4 movies with him. It's Q, The Stuff, Return to Salem's Lot, and then apparently he's in It's Alive 3, the Holiday Island one.
Oh, right, you said that.
But another little note I've remembered, because Larry wanted Michael's character to appear different in this, he gave him a toupee to hide his bald spot, which Michael wasn't happy about. So now from every film that he works with him onwards, Michael requests a toupee, but it has to be a different toupee from the last one,
That's wild.
forcing Larry to spend thousands on toupees for him just because he covered up his bald spot in this one movie.
Holy shit.
It's like they're such drama queens behind the scene.
Sounds like good friends, though.
But yeah, fucking The Cum, Chris. The Cum special.
Yeah, so the
effects
first
is so
scene
good.
of this movie is some old prospector eating cum out of the ice.
Yeah, he goes down and he goes, oh, look, there's white sticky stuff on the ground. You should come
Yeah,
try
just
this.
like you want. He takes his, 2 fingers and he shoves them in a hole and then he starts licking them. Very
And he's all fucking joints.
wild imagery for the very start of your movie.
And it's like, okay, so this implies that the stuff has always been underground. Surely, and this is just it coming out. But I feel like this should.
It's vague. Maybe it could have been a meteor or something.
Yeah, but they're in like a quarry, aren't we?
It
So they're,
looks like they're
underground.
in, a drilling site in Antarctica or Alaska.
And it's like, how did no one find that cum? It was like, there's so much of it, we're sucking it
I
out
know.
with like fucking tubes.
No idea.
Like the first instinct was go, oh, this is. I wonder if from the second you start eating it, if it like immediately takes control of your brain. Because why would you go? I found floor cum. I need to make sure everyone on planet Earth eats this floor cum.
Yeah, it seems like immediately you're taken over by it.
It's like is there not people in the movie that eat it and they don't like it? So what is it like? Do you think it's?
No,
'Cause it's
I don't think
kind of
anyone
alive.
doesn't like it.
But it's like it's alive, but it's not really intelligent, is it?
I don't know. I guess that's something we can talk about.
But Chris, we're talking about it right now. When else are we going to talk about this?
No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't really even thinking about that as a concept. It seems intelligent on an evolutionary sort of muscle reactive level. It knows when it's being observed.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, see when people are working under the cum influence, are they? Is it like their own?
As we often do.
Mind that goes, I have to protect the cum, or is it the cum that's making them go? You have to protect me now.
I think it's telling them they have to protect it.
But that would be like on a level of intelligence, like almost at the same level of humanity, which makes me think.
It's
why
like
is
the thing. It's really similar to the thing, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, is in the Antarctic, we're always finding mad shit up there that's still alive that we thought, oh, that should have died a long, long time ago. We're not just going, oh, look, we found floor cum and it's growing.
Well, they did.
I have to say, I feel like Larry Cohen, he showed such extraordinary restraint not making cum jokes once in this entire movie.
I guess so. Do you think he seems like a guy to do that? He doesn't seem like that to me.
He doesn't seem like a guy to make cum jokes.
I don't know. In his movie, explicitly cum jokes. I don't. Movies. A joke about someone like I don't even know about orgasming, like finishing, maybe. You know, like a PG version of a cum joke.
But it's a 15. Why would you need to make it a PG? I suppose there's children on set.
I don't know. Not that he would have to, just like his vibe. I don't see him making a cum joke. That's all.
But from what I see behind
I'm
the
not even
scenes,
saying I'm right.
like a vast chunk of this movie was kind of just improv, like on the day we worked it out. So you tell me
Interesting.
it must have been a tactical decision. Because are you telling me that Michael Moriarty and Larry Cohen and every other actor on set didn't go, hey guys, this looks a bit like cum?
Probably. Also, now that I'm processing it, I think I was just grumpy that I couldn't get the longer cut of the movie. I did really enjoy watching this, and I just kept thinking there might be a better version of it, which is why I'm casting aspersions on it a little bit.
No, you really don't. Even Larry himself in the director's commentary is like, yeah, I feel like this is the better version. Because most of it is spent
Yeah, it's
on,
really good. It's very watchable. It's a
like,
good
even down
hang.
to the stuff prop. The stuff prop's so good. I want a little of the stuff tub.
It's so good. And the practical effects kick ass. All the people stretching.
The practical effects are awesome. But even down to like the cum itself, the way it like moves and climbs shit
It's creepy as hell.
is really, and like everything in it, like from behind the scenes, it's all different shit. Because at one point he's like, "Oh, it's slightly melted Haagen-Dazs," and then they also used shaving cream, and then they also used liquid plastic, and then they also used firefighting foam.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
but like it all looks identical to each other.
And they also have the kid eat shaving cream in the one scene, which is a funny reference to that.
Yeah, I feel like on the day I'm pretty sure he said on the day that was kind of made up for. But I wonder how much of Larry Conan's scripts, when you actually get down to him, has he actually fucking wrote? Because it seems like everything in this, he was just like, even the scene. I presume you're watching it at the same time as me, yeah.
I am at 5 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh, so you're not at the same scene as me.
No,
But
how
even
far are
then,
you in?
I'm with Mo when he's at the weird chemist guy who approved the cum to
Oh,
be in,
okay.
and he's
When you
got
start getting into the conspiracy stuff, which is pretty fun.
yeah, the conspiracy's really fucking good. It's actually
I
like
was
this
trying
is
to
the shit
get a
I mean.
picture of this guy who I thought looked like Kyle McLaughlin a little bit.
It does not look like Kyle MacLachlan at all.
It's
It's
just the
like
suit then.
it's like if Bruce Campbell and Stanley Tucci had a child. It's
Who would
not.
look like Kyle McLaughlin?
It would not look like Kyle MacLachlan. As you agreed earlier, is the hottest man.
Sure.
But when I'm at the scene with when he's talking to that chemist guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, everyone that approved it for stores. I don't know what's in it, but everyone that approved it, I can get you their numbers." And he's like, "Oh, that's strange. They're all dead or on holiday." And he's like,
Yeah,
"I
he's
don't
like,
know
don't worry
about
about it. I already tried. They're gone.
them." But like, even that, he was like, "Oh yeah, this is my actor friend that I got on the day," and he just had to try. We got him cue cards, and it's like, how much of this fucking film you pulled out of your arse last moment?
That's why Larry Cohen is rad.
It is, but from what it sounds like is most actors fucking hate doing that and cannot stand the way
Oh,
he makes movies, and the reason he
interesting.
uses the same people is because people like Michael Moriarty and that have fun with it.
Well, Michael
I look at the-
Moriarty. Sorry, I thought I had myself muted for that. That was ice in the last of my coffee. Michael Moriarty just gets to do whatever he wants. That's why he keeps coming back.
Really, if he walks on set of his second movie with his director, swings his dick on the table and goes, Actually, I want you to change my entire character.
Crazy.
And you
Diva
have to
behavior.
compromise. It is diva behavior, even later
Even
on,
for a nice guy.
like even
You
see
know?
when Mo is like at the post office later on, and they're like, "Where the fuck is everyone in this little town?" You know, when he gets to
I
like the
don't
gas
remember that
station when
scene.
they meet Chocolate Chip Charlie.
Oh, yeah. Where
Yeah,
he
that
gets ambushed.
he gets fucking jumped. We get a karate
It's
sequence, which is
just,
very
how many people is this guy greeting like this?
Would you think since he's been fired, he's just had a mental breakdown?
It seems like it.
And like he's like, I'm investigating this town. There is one person in this town, and he's not by him. He's hiding in a bush across the street, and he's like, he's a
It's
friendly
cool.
guy. So but maybe Chocolate Chip showed up, and he was like, "Oh, I can see him being one of the comings. I'm going to hide and attack when possible."
I wonder where he sends him because he just dies there.
What, Chocolate Chip Charlie?
Yeah, I wonder where Mo sends Chocolate Chip Charlie when he's like whispering to him in the bar. He hands him a little letter. He says we should split up. And then the next time we see Charlie, he's dead. He's stuff.
Well, I suppose we'll talk about it when we get to the end. But I have a slight theory of the implications of that. But that first scene when Charlie shows up, that was the first day that they filmed, and the cameraman had forgotten his equipment to film. And apparently, Larry got so angry at him that Michael walked off set and refused to do the film. But then apparently, Larry was so nice about him leaving the film that he felt bad and then came back and did it anyway.
What the hell? Okay.
So there was almost like a breakup on set.
Wild.
Our two lovers,
Yeah,
Michael and
like right
Larry,
at the start. So
literally the first fucking day.
what the hell?
Fuck it. See, when I keep saying fucking a lot, I can see why your mum's not gonna like this episode whatsoever.
No. It's fine. That's what
Chris's
we're
mum, if
doing.
you're
It's the
listening, I'm
podcast we're
sorry.
making.
You did click on the coming episode. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
But
The cum
oh,
is what we'll title this episode.
Larry Conan's the cum.
He should have called it that and never referenced it. That would have been funny.
No, but he should have called it it's they cum.
They
THEY.
cum. That's really funny.
Because then if anyone questions it, you can go, it's clearly aliens. What are you talking about?
Yeah, come on. Oh, I misspelled it? Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
It was a typo. I sent the poster out. Someone fucked up on the way.
Yeah, I told him. I told Gary to fix that, and I don't know why he didn't, but
There's a little footage of him behind the scenes with the cum tubs, and he's like, "Oh, what? How did this happen?" There's a mountain of them behind him. I
behind the
can't
scenes
believe.
footage of someone filming him writing CUM and looking really pleased with himself, and then he sees them and takes the camera away.
He's like one of those found footage with like start videoing.
Yeah, exactly.
It just cuts to like
The
someone.
camera pans away for a second, and when it goes back, he's staring right at you.
Like it cuts to outside his trailer, and you see him going, "Fucking the cum." And he's like, "Well, I hear someone outside. Quick, who's that?"
Who is that? They're coming.
Fucking chocolate Charlie jumps from above the trailer.
Oh my god, terrifying.
But yeah, oh my, the practical effects. I don't know who did the
They're
practical
gorgeous
effects.
in this movie.
See that the first time we get it with the dog, and his like jaw dislocates, and like the stop motion like jittering of it, it looks so fucking good. Oh
Poor
my god!
dog.
I mean, is it poor dog? The dog's probably pretty happy
No.
because now it's ate him, it can have as much cum as it wants.
That's what that dog. Well, if that dog really loved cum, well, then who am I to to begrudge it what it wants in life?
If that dog really loved cum, Chris,
Yeah,
20.
I guess,
Well,
man. If that's what I got to do to be dog woke.
the left of ruining everything. for bringing the alien cum into our
What have they
movies.
done to us?
Like, I feel like the most unrealistic thing about this movie is how, like, the supply and demand of cum. Because there's no way that many people in that many cities want that much of the cum and it's still being able to be shipped out. There would be like a
It's
cum drought.
true. I think it just is. They just happen to like convert all their facilities to it or something like that.
But even then, like from underground, is it like, does it grow itself? Is it like cum yeast? Do you just like put it in a
I
jar and
guess
it bubbles?
so. That's really unclear. I think it is kind of like cum yeast. Yeah, it's like cum sourdough starter.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst selection of words. Cum. But like, I wonder. But it's fucked up. No one thinks of application for a cum. No one makes like a cum cheesecake.
The guy credited for doing special effects for the stuff did special effects for Reanimator.
Just
Did
Reanimator.
That's
There's
the last
Reanimator.
one he did, which is interesting. He did something called What Waits Below, which sounds really cool. Something called Space Raiders, uncredited. And
The
then
Craft.
his first is something called Scared to Death. These are his like effects crew. He has other credits.
He made the Pickled Onion Space Raiders.
From 1983?
Well, you don't get Space Raiders in America.
I don't know what that means.
They're little, well, you would call them chips, but they're crisps. It's like a little bag of crisp, and it's little alien heads, and they taste like pickled
Oh,
onion.
no. I don't know anything about that.
Ah, see, it's for aliens. It's all connected.
It's
We're
a movie
straight up
about
cum like a
aliens
little head.
kidnapping a child.
Oh, I was going to say, does it involve cum? But I pray to God it doesn't involve cum now you've said that synopsis.
Yeah, no, I hope not.
Just credited the cum guy.
Oh, that's his name. Yeah, look at his IMDb. It's just the cum guy.
See, if I was
He
on
has
this
a bunch
film,
of stunt credits more recently, which is cool.
well, so he went
Stunt
from
gaffer.
the
Stunt
guy.
driver. That's cool.
But like, how does your career go from cum to stuntman?
Stunts? I don't know. It's interesting. What was he in? He worked on The Rocketeer as stunt safety. Back to the Future Part 2 and 3.
See, this is what I mean. Everyone around Larry Cohen has such weird and interesting careers.
Yeah.
It's like, even I forget that what's your on Letterboxd? Help us out because we can't keep saying like the female protagonist. What's her name?
Yeah, let me look that up.
Pull it up for me before we get cancelled by the woke and our alien cum.
Nicole.
Nicole, you see her dad, he saved Judy Garland from an overdose. And
Oh,
the
wait.
reason,
The actress is Andrea Marcovici.
well, Andrea Marcovici, her dad saved Judy Garland from a sleeping pill overdose. And the reason it gets brought up in the commentary is because her mum visited set and went, "Oh wait, what the fuck? This is the room that he saved Judy Garland in."
That's nuts. Alright.
So it's everyone around. It's like Larry Cohen's got like he's like a gravitational pull for just interesting people.
Yeah, what a strange fucking coincidence.
So
And
what do
Paul
you?
Sorvino's in this.
Who's Paul
Who's great.
Sorvino?
He's the colonel. He's in Goodfellas. He's just a fat Italian guy in everything.
I feel like New York's got to have an abundance of the fat Italian guy. He's
Yeah,
not
but
Tony
Paul
Soprano.
Sorvino's the guy.
He's still
Besides
fucking
the
Tony
guy
Soprano,
from The
is he?
Sopranos.
I feel like the new guy is Tony Soprano's son. What's his name?
Michael Gandolfini?
Oh yeah, he was in The Long Walk and he's in Daredevil. He's such a good actor, man. He's like one
Yeah,
of those
he
actors.
is. I forgot that I saw... I haven't been watching Daredevil.
Yeah, he's great in it. It's just like a slimy little guy in a suit, which I suppose is like, people say it helps a lot that his dad's fucking Tony Soprano.
Yeah, I guess so. That's cool, though.
But what do you see the practical effects in this? For I feel like we get more attention to like the stop motion dislocated jaws, But see, in that little
All the
town,
Jaw stuff is so good in this movie.
the Jaw stuff is good, but do you know what I prefer? See
What?
when they're the karate fight in that little town and they're punching bits of people's face off.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that is really good. Where it's almost like you would have if you were in a computer simulation and like knocking people to bits.
Yeah, it's like they're hollow. It's like
It
someone's
is.
having to
It's
do to hollow them out.
it's so creepy. It's like the stuff has eaten everything from the inside of them.
And like
It's
for
like
some
they're
reason,
infested with maggots or something, and they've just hollowed them out.
but like they're not. It's like rigor mortis is set in. Like they're stiff when people, but
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
move fluidly.
So they can
Oh,
just be karate chopped through.
he really should have made a sequel to this where it's just following like Chocolate Chip Charlie's meeting the FBI and him like fighting the stuff
That
after
would
he
be
breaks
fun
from
as
making
hell,
them.
yeah.
Because imagine an action movie with the stuff.
I want that. That's what I
Well,
was
it's
kind of
fun.
hoping for at the end of this.
So you were wanting like a full like military invasion little horrors finale.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
But, okay. Well, what else we got? We've got so the little boy side plot. I feel like it's kind of like why is this in the film? But he doesn't add anything to it.
I
Like,
think it's just sort of an 80s thing of like kids were watching these kinds of movies at the time, sneaking in or however else, and it's for the kids watching this movie, I think. I
like,
didn't mind it so much.
I feel like Steve, that was its own movie. I would like it more, but it feels kind of like ham-fisted in with Moe's whole conspiracy theory thing.
It does. I wonder if Moe's character was supposed to die at some point, and that kid was supposed to be the main character.
Because like we start with him, and he's like, "The cum's moving in the fridge, Mum. Don't eat the cum." She's like, "I'm gonna eat the cum. You should also eat the cum."
I've had that conversation with my mom.
Mm.
I shouldn't
I
make that
finally
joke.
have not. Then he stands like, "We all love cum," and he's like, "No, I'm gonna pass on this." And he's like, "That that is getting." And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna force you to eat the cum." And he's like, "I love the cum, Dad. Don't worry." And he's eating the shaving.
He's
Like,
eating
that
shaving
whole
cream.
scene, that whole scene's really good and it's really creepy. And I like that it shows like the effects of what someone that isn't a big cum fan sees with the other cum fans. So it's like in a football match day when everyone's talking about fucking football and you just don't give a shit. Like I relate to him on that level. But then it's like, okay, so he goes, "I'm eating the cum, don't worry everyone." And then he fucking
I have
bolts out
said
of the
that to
house.
people a lot before.
Yeah. So a reoccurring statement.
Yeah, yeah.
But he then bolts out the house. So what was the point in the pretend cum eating?
Well, it
'Cause he's
seemed
just
like his dad was onto him, and he noticed that his dad was onto him.
But like if they're like a cum hive mind, you think the
I
cum will
don't
go,
think
"He's
they
not."
are. That's why I say they're like the thing. I think each one independent. I think they have sort of a base point of knowledge that they all start from, and that point of knowledge increases as they learn. But once they grow out into their own independent entity, they don't really communicate internally anymore as much. They just instinctively know what they need to accomplish.
Oh, see, I get that. Okay, I'm more on board with that. Why was Mo outside this little boy's house?
He saw him on the news saying it was moving in the fridge.
Oh, I forgot
But
the whole thing with the little boy where they take him to the insane asylum
yeah,
for smashing up a shop, and then his brother's a nutcase, man.
dude, I have a
Spreading-
note that says kids would make the best protesters because they can just do a bunch and not get sued for property damage.
Oh, but the parents definitely would nowadays. But my God, see
That's
his
very
fucking
true.
little brother, well, his big brother, fucking
He's the
nut job.
worst. He's
Scared
also
of
a
that
horrible actor.
He,
What does he
he's
say at
not
some
good.
point? He has a line of "Look who's here" later on when they're all really possessed. And do you remember how he delivers it?
No, I do not.
He says something like, "Look who's here." Or it's not that stilted, but it's "look, comma, it's look, Who's here?
But do you think that's
And
maybe just bad, like you're a cum man direction from Larry?
I think it's that direction from Larry and then taken by a bad actor and put into a weird context.
Because I do the line where he's like, "You all get what you want," and it's like, but is that his fault as an actor? Is it he's been told, "Oh, you're a little cum man now. Don't
I
act
think the
human."
parents do a good job. I think there are
The
actors that do a good job with whatever they're being asked to do.
See the little boy. I'd say I don't have his name now because of my fucking notes. But with the little boy that is the main character, his big brother is his actual big brother because his big brother he
Oh,
was doing the script reading for it, and he said to Larry, "I'm too old for this role. Do you want to try Little Brother?" And
interesting.
that's how his little, which I mean, fucking props to him, getting to be like a main character in a big movie, and you're like, no, this just doesn't work for the plot. Do you want to try My Little Brother instead?
Very true. Yeah.
Well, like an insanely nice thing to do. I wouldn't fucking do that.
No, I wouldn't either.
I'd be like,
Even
this
if
is
it
a
was just
movie.
for the royalties.
I'd be like, this is about like little fucking cum monsters. I'm not, this isn't like high art here. Come on.
It don't matter. I did look up at some point. Michael Moriarty is 6'4".
He's 6'4".
He's
Oh my
6'4",
god.
because standing next to Chocolate Chip Charlie, it's such a height disparity. And I went, how tall? One of these people is either very short or very tall.
I just thought Chocolate Chip was tiny. He looks like
That's
a
what I
small little
thought at
guy.
first also. But then I looked up Michael Moriarty first, and he's 6'4". He hunches all the time, which I think helps not notice that.
Because I was going to say in Q, he didn't look like noticeably massive compared to anybody.
No, but he always has his shoulders in and his head down and sort of his neck in. He's never really standing as tall as he could be.
So, well, going back to it, do you not still agree that it's strange that Mo just happily kidnapped this young boy?
I was thinking it's so funny. What a horrible scenario. In any other situation where a strange man drives up to a house, sees a little boy and says, I saw it move too, get in my car.
And then the fact that his private jet driver sees him take this strange little boy that's clearly not
That's
his.
such a funny moment where I don't remember that lady's name either, but the lady who he is working with just
Nicole?
looks concerned. Oh, Nicole. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
same lady. You're right. Nicole just looks outright concerned.
Well, I mean, she's only known this man for like a day at this
Yeah,
rate.
she's like, how many kids, when did you take and lose the last kid?
His parents are full of cum. They're trying to force him to eat cum. I have to take him in my private jet to the cum base.
His parents are full of cum.
There's cum everywhere. You don't understand, Nicole.
That should have been the radio call.
He's the first like millionaire man to kidnap a little boy and take him to his private jet to escape the cum monster.
Shut up. That's horrible.
It
Oh my
is.
god. Yeah, you're not wrong. Michael Moriarty, before we get away from that first chips scene, Michael Moriarty has the best line in the movie for me, which is, okay, lethal hands, kill the door.
Like it was like,
Fantastic.
so you got weapons? And he's like, I told you my fists are weapons. And he's like, well, better kill me if they get me. He
He's
climbs out a
also
window.
yeah. He's also a noted piece of shit. At some point in the movie, I noted he says, a couple motor companies hired me to discredit consumer groups.
Yeah, well, he makes that a point in the movie. He doesn't pretend like he's a nice person.
Oh no, not at all. I just wanted to note it. It was a very funny line to me. That's
Like
horrible.
I'm watching it right now, where the little boy's trying to flush the cum down the toilet, and it's like clawing its way
Oh, I've
back
been
out.
there, man.
That's something. Holy crap! See when you get to this scene where he's flushing the cum down the toilet. Look at
I'm
those
watching
shower
people's
curtains.
faces get punched off right now.
You'll get to it, but keep an eye out. He has the sickest
Okay.
Return of the
Shower
Jedi shower
curtains.
curtains you
Okay.
have ever seen. And it's like, that's clearly like your parents did not put that up. Why is there Star Wars shower curtains in your house?
That was one of the creepiest scenes for the stuff moving, was in the toilet, feeling like it was just going to come out, but also not. It was moving like a bug would move, just sort of exploring. It wasn't intent.
I mean, we've all been there when you try to flush your cum down the toilet and it starts crawling its way back out.
Yeah, man, it gets messy.
Thankfully, you've got
Oh.
shaving cream there.
Yeah, exactly that. Oh, did you notice there's a. I'm jumping around a lot. I want to mention this before I forget it. It's in my notes, but I want to forget it. There's a really obvious stunt, not even like a stunt double because of the fire in the room, but in the motel when the guy is lit on fire and covered in the stuff on the ceiling. Michael Moriarty is swapped out for a guy with a like thick hairline, totally different face.
That's fucked up, though, because you think they would just give his toupee, wouldn't you?
It's at 50 minutes if you want to keep an eye out for it. I noted.
No, don't worry. I'll get to it. Fuck it. See this scene where he's running out the house and his dad looks at him and slowly sucks the cum off his fingers. Oh, it's so
don't.
bad.
Yeah. Don't. Horrible.
But okay, but what was Mo's plan? Because he flies them all towards the cum base because he's like, I can investigate.
He's treating it like they are a guerrilla resistance force at this point.
Well, I mean,
which
have you
is kind of
seen
nuts.
Chocolate Chip's hands?
That's
Nuclear
true.
weapon.
He says they're registered lethal weapons several times in this movie.
Is he wrong? Everyone else that gets cornered by the cum monsters gets eaten. He just punches them and walks off.
No, he is great. He does get eaten though, whenever he does.
He does get eaten.
Is it after? This is after he's been sent off, right? They're in that bar together, and he says, "Go talk to my friend at the FBI in Washington," but he's misleading the stuff. They both say that to make the stuff think he's going somewhere else, but then he dies anyway.
Yeah, but you not think maybe he's going to the FBI at some point, and maybe that, like, does it not imply that maybe the FBI has been overtaken by the cum?
I see that. I like that implication. Yeah.
Like, we're moving into positions of what? Because, like,
Yeah, that's cool.
honestly, the president would probably eat the cum. I don't see why he wouldn't. And
I mean, the current one is, so.
Yeah, but there's comparisons to be made about a man in fake tan on a private jet with a boy, but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, let's definitely leave it at that.
What a suave little private jet that man has as well. It looks so comfortable.
It is. It is. He's great in this. Michael Moriarty makes this nerdy feeling guy also feel very slick, which is fun.
But he's not like,
he feels like he's about to stumble over it at any second, but he still always pulls it off.
But if you were going to cast like this kind of suave, like slimy businessman that could pull off all these maneuvers and has ties to the military and the FBI, you would not cast Michael Moriarty. He looks too friendly.
No. He really does, yeah. And it works because of the way he plays it. He really plays him like an idiot.
But like, even when he punches that man,
hell.
like, you're like,
yeah, that's a crazy introduction to his character.
But Michael Moriarty would just not do. You can tell by looking at that man, he just would not do that.
Definitely not. No, he plays jazz. He doesn't want to hurt his jazz fingers.
Do you know what he looks like? He looks like how Butters from South Park grew up to be an adult man.
Holy shit, he does, yeah.
You're
not
he
wrong.
Looks so much like a little Butters.
Who would you cast in this role?
If I was gonna do like slick, suave, see, I don't know too many people who could pull that off.
I don't want to just say Kurt Russell. He was in The Thing. It's
no,
like he could pull it off. He cut his hair short. He could pull this off. He was in Stargate.
No, but if we're doing like a modern take on it, who was the guy?
Oh, you're talking about modern actors?
Yeah, if you were remaking this now, who would you cast as Mo?
That's a good question John
It's
Hamm.
strange. See the guy that played Leon in Welcome to Raccoon City? I feel like he could pull it off.
He'd do all right. What age are we looking at? I don't. Michael Moriarty looks like 30 year, 32.
Yeah, well, he would have to be slightly older because, like, he makes it a point, like, he was like in the military, maybe at some point working for like the
Oh
FBI
yeah,
and
so
got
he would have to
fired.
be in some war. Michael Moriarty was born in 1941. Jesus Christ.
Oh, is he still kicking?
I think he is. Yeah, he's 43 in this movie.
Oh my god, he's got such
44.
an old
That's
baby face.
nuts. No, he looks good for his age in this. I thought he looked bad for his age. I thought he was a bad-looking 32. He's a good-looking 44.
To be fair, the toupee's probably carrying his ass in it.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, but that makes me want to watch It's Alive 3 even more now because I'm like, that was his fourth movie with him. What's his second? What's he going to look like when he's in like his 50s and that? Because it's like a holiday resort. My man's going to be kicking about with his shades on, top off.
That's a great question, yeah.
I wonder what kind of toupee. See if you see if Michael Moriarty was like, you have to buy me a new toupee. What kind of hairstyle are you getting him?
Would I get Michael Moriarty?
Yeah. Honestly, to fuck with him, I would probably give him like a faux hawk or like a mullet. Just to really pick, because he would not suit either of those in any way, shape, or form.
That's funny as hell, but no, I don't know. I would just find a good one. I don't think I would want to get someone a joke. I can't even think of what a good one would be off the top of my head, but I wouldn't think of a joke one.
You wouldn't give a joke one to the cunt that said you have to buy me a new toupee every single film.
That's true. Well, at that point, I'm going for like hippie hair, like waist length, long hair.
Did you give him the little bandana?
Yes,
Oh, and the purple sunglasses as well.
yes, definitely. See what he does with that.
The thing is, I think you're cooking. I feel like he would play a really good hippie, and again, I think it's because of how fucking friendly this man looks.
That would be really fun. Have you seen My Science Project?
No, I hear you were building a little volcano with foam. How did
No,
it go?
shut the fuck up. No, it's a movie with Dennis Hopper plays a small role. It's a sort of a time travel movie, and it's a high school thing, and Dennis Hopper plays a high school science teacher who like checks in on the kids who are going through the thing in the movie. It's an 80s movie. It's pretty fun.
what correlation does it have to this?
He would play that role well, that kind of role where he's like a crazy, like, all right, man, you can't be messing with this. You think if you do this too much, you're gonna mess with the physics of time, man.
So it's about a high school project that can like distort space time.
I mean, how much do you want me to tell you about it? Do you want to watch it and find out, or do you want me to just tell you sort of what happens in it and let you find out how all that happened?
No, just give me a fair rundown.
They, I don't think they travel anywhere in time. They like open a portal that transports things to them from places in time, and it starts distorting, and they'll have like a dinosaur or like a guy in Roman armor in their
So
high
it's Bill and
school.
Ted.
What?
So it's like Bill and Ted 2 in the mall.
I don't know if maybe I guess so. That's a weird reference. I wouldn't have said that offhand, but I guess so.
But that sounds like the vibe you're giving me here, though.
Sounds like it, yeah. I don't remember too much of Bill and Ted 2. I've seen the first one a bunch.
I've not seen it either since like childhood. But I feel like
You remember
I
them
feel like
vividly.
those movies will not have aged well. I don't know what to. I think it's just because,
No.
like,
One of them has a lot of gay jokes, I know that.
yeah, but that's fine. I can take like old humor.
That's true.
This
Doesn't mean
is
it aged well.
yeah, but things not aging well is more of its charm. You go back and watch it, you'll be like, oh, that was a bit rough.
Oh, yeah. What's the most recent movie you watched that didn't age as well as you thought it did?
But didn't age as well. I'm trying to because I don't really rewatch movies too much. I tend to see if I've got two options and it's like, do I want to rewatch an old movie or do I want to watch something I've never seen before? I'm always going to go with something I've never seen before.
I'm I think I'm the opposite because I'm so anxious. I just rewatch stuff a lot.
Yeah, but see if I'm presented that option, I'm like, well, even if like I'll get something new out of it, I might go back and rewatch this movie and not like it, and then I'll just ruin that movie for me.
I guess.
But now I have that nice
What
memory
does it matter that you ruined it for yourself if you truly didn't like it? It turns out.
because I thought I liked it, and that's the important part.
I guess so.
So, Chris, we skipped around a wee bit. We're back at the
A little
motel
bit,
scene.
yeah.
What
This
a
is
crazy
a
wee
fun
set.
scene.
And I also see I have notes. Some of it stayed in the head.
How
Larry
does this
Cohen.
play out in your version of the movie?
They're having a little snooze in the bed, but little does he know his pillow is full of cum, as tends to
Okay.
happen
They
in
don't
little
cut away to
motels.
anything?
What do you mean they cut away?
In the theatrical version, they cut to a commercial. The commercial at the restaurant, which is at the start of your version.
Yeah, I think it's shown both parts in my one. I think mine isn't like a proper like rebuilding of it. I think we just put the scenes where stuff
Oh,
was
okay.
supposed to be.
Gotcha.
Fun fact, it's a
Yours is more
parody of
janky than I'm imagining.
do you remember an old Wendy's commercial about where's the beef?
Yes.
Ah, that's why I assume you know that it's a parody.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, I got to the dad angrily licking his fingers at his kid. Horrible. Disgusting.
See if you showed that clip out of context, just a man licking a white.
And then another man drives up and says, "Get in the back of my car."
That's the scene that if you're watching this, people will walk in and go, "What in the fuck are you watching?"
Yeah, definitely.
But the motel scene is cool because Larry Cohen, he was making this and he went, "I want to do what A Nightmare on Elm Street did, but with cum." So what he did is he phoned up New Line Cinema and went, "Can you get me the guy that did the Freddy special effects?" And he got in contact with that guy, and he built a room that can like bend and go up on its side,
Cool.
so he can film this. Because the effect of him going whoop and getting sucked up into the cum wall, it's done the same way that Nancy's death in A Nightmare on Elm Street is, where she's getting dragged up the wall.
Really? Oh, that's
Because
so cool. Okay.
Larry said, fucking, he was like, he said he was going to build me a house. I thought it was this big contraption that was coming. No, you just hired 7 guys to lift a room up on one side. But he doesn't
Damn.
explain it well because he says like the cameraman is technically upside down in this shot, and I'm like, how the fuck does that work? Did he just like did he slap the cum on his shoes and stick to his how is he upside down?
I was trying to figure it out watching it. I can't really. It's a really good special effect. I can't really figure out what's going on. Have you seen it yet? Have you seen the very fake Mo?
The very fake mo. No, I missed the very fake mo. Do you
Oh
know what's with
no.
it? I'm going back to it, and in fact,
It's at
like
50 minutes, right around 50 minutes.
it was right around this. Yeah, like you've time stamped exactly where fake mo is.
Yeah.
Where's fake? No, that's him leaving the hotel. Come on. Where is it? I also see just in 80s films when like the horror scenes are going on and they don't give a fuck about realism and they bring in the smoke machines and they have the big neon lights going. It looks
It's
so much
rad.
better than You're right,
Yeah, why does it have...
that's Bo. Who's that? That's fucking Bo.
It's both. It's just some totally random guy. He doesn't look at all like him.
And he's just waving his hands in the air like that's not him.
Even from the back, it doesn't look like him at all.
Oh, that's such so bad. Why
It's
wouldn't
so funny.
Michael's right there? Like,
I
why
know.
didn't you just get
I think because the thing's on fire, he must be a stunt guy.
I highly doubt that Larry Cohen gave a fuck about it.
Maybe Michael Moriarty did.
No, I don't think Michael Murray. He seems like he's up for a good time.
Yeah, that's true. It is a statement that the special effects are so good you don't notice that, though.
Fucking Bo shows up in the neon lights and fog.
And then he like dies in an alternate universe, and Mo shows back up.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, see, when I first watched this, and I'm watching it now. This is just Invasion of the Body Snatchers, isn't it?
Oh shit! Yes, it definitely is. You're very right.
It's just 100% Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
But it's consumerism instead of communism.
I feel like it would have been so much more fun if, see, the cum could like disguise itself as things, and we had like an evil Mo.
That would be fun. Yeah, if it was like the cum in Doctor Who.
Yeah, oh, exactly like the cum in Doctor Who.
That would be really fun.
I feel like there's something else that involves like cum monsters, and I can't think of what it is.
Other cum monsters. I can't think of them either. Like a TV show or a movie?
Something else has a cum monster. What else has a cum monster? Westworld has those kind of cum robots where they're in the little boot.
Oh, I'm not aware of the cum robots in Westworld.
You have Neo in the Matrix. He wakes up in the womb cum tube.
He does wake up, yeah, in his little womb.
What? Just fucked up. See the amount of kids that watch the Matrix, and that's like horrifying imagery to show children.
You're not wrong, but it's made by people who were struggling with a lot of gender identity issues, so they probably had a lot of horrifying imagery in their heads.
Yeah, but kids in the 90s weren't thinking it when you see little baby bald Keanu Reeves going, oh, God,
True.
pulling tubes at him.
True. Can't speak to it.
Do the Matrix count as horror enough that we could do the Matrix movies?
I think we could justify it, but not in the first of we'd have to do a sci-fi month or two before that, and then we could justify it.
I love it, and you just being in New York, some motherfuckers always die.
Yeah, the sirens are unavoidable. I am burning up. I've turned everything off, so there's no air conditioning or fans. I've limited the noise as much as I can. I think there's a motorcycle going by earlier that got captured.
Yeah, there was, but it sounded like a deathly groan in the background. It sounded absolutely horrifying.
Oh, horrible.
But at least it shows in New York City, at least your police are responsive. See if you phone up for like a violent crime in Glasgow, what we say is they go, oh, well, we have to wait for the violent crime to be over so the police officers can come in.
Oh, that's crazy. Are you serious?
See if someone has a gun.
They don't respond fast here either, most of the time, but yeah, at least they are hustling when they are hustling.
Yeah, but see if there's like a gun thing, which is slightly like more frequent than it used to be, because obviously with like 3D printers and shit, people find workarounds. The police won't come because they're like, oh, we might get shot. We have to wait until the perpetrator's away for a bit and then we'll come.
That's so funny. Did they have guns where you're at?
No, not at all.
Oh, yeah, well, I kind of see it, I guess. But also...
What do you mean it's their job?
It is, that's what I was going to say. But also, that's their job. And I don't want cops to have guns. I don't like cops. It makes me uncomfortable when I'm around them because they have a gun.
But guns are becoming more prevalent in the UK for police officers. So, like in London, quite a few of them have it. But I think if it was in Manchester recently, but I walked past police officers and I'm like, those motherfuckers are strapped.
Have you ever seen a police officer with an assault rifle?
In London, there is so many embassies that first time I went to London, I was like, this area is so busy. And there was a little narrow alleyway that led to a little, like, it was like a kind of, see how sometimes buildings are built around like a little gardeny space?
Yeah.
I went down and it was a little gardeny space and I sat down because it was like a public garden. And then it turned to, I didn't know, but I was in like an embassy area. So a bunch of like SWAT team people came out and held assault rifles and just watched us.
Oh my god. Alright.
And it was like, I highly doubt I'm here to assassinate the Venezuelan fucking embassy director.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I suppose that's how you would trick him, wouldn't it? You would go to see this teenager with the dyed hair and piercings, strap the bomb to him. But even like,
the most obvious.
And like you can go up to them though, so it's like they're not that attentive. If I had a gun, I probably could take them out. I think
That's
they're more
true.
there for like intimidation purposes.
Security theater.
But it is wild being in a country where it's like no official person has a gun, and then the first one you see has like fucking an assault rifle.
I bet. Yeah. It's weird for me, and I'm relatively used to it.
And it's like, motherfucker, you're in an enclosed circle. If you shoot me, you're shooting the buildings behind me. You're probably starting
Yeah,
a
they
war if
don't.
you try to hurt me.
They don't care. They're cops.
Well, I think the embassies have like their own security guards here. I think it's like their own like government people.
They all suck. Anyone who wants to hold a gun for their job sucks.
Yeah, but it's also in London, so you're probably safest in your job with an assault rifle and a SWAT set on.
Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that's true.
We got completely.
Do we want to
off.
talk about in the motel scene burning the stuff off of Mo's face?
Yeah, it's weird that fire works to kill the cum, yet they live underground where
Well,
lava
it's
stays.
cold where they're at,
They're
and
from
they
New
keep them
Jersey.
refrigerated a lot of the time.
They do, but the underground isn't cold.
Well, it's like
Like it's
snowy where they find it.
yeah, but it wasn't intentionally snowing. It's in New Jersey. It just happened to be snowing that day, and they thought that's good.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit. Alright.
Apparently, it caused like their lighting to like blow up on the day because it was that wet.
I don't know then, man. That was what I was sticking to, is that it was snowing. I thought they found it somewhere else.
No, it just doesn't
Damn.
make any sense why fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like little boy, he's in the plane, okay, and then the plane gets consumed by cum. So do all planes just have a back door in them? I feel like that's
I
not
don't think
safe.
so.
Like it is
Definitely
not like
not.
it wasn't locked. He
I
just
mean, it
walked out of
seems
the
like
back.
he got into a cargo hold and then out through the cargo hold somehow, but I don't know why those would be linked like that.
You have to keep that fucking locked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless every time that Mo flies, his entire belongings just shoot out at
They
like
fly out.
200 miles an hour.
Jesus.
Maybe that's why he always needs Mo, because he's always
He has
losing
to
his
do
shit.
the Uncharted thing from the
See, I could
movie.
see him pulling that off. He would do it. He has the balls to do it.
Is that a set piece in the games also? Jumping out of an airplane?
The set piece from the movie is the set piece from Uncharted 3.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Have you seen the Uncharted movie?
I've seen the movie. I've seen people play through all the first 3 games, but I don't remember every single. I remember like the train stunt. I don't remember every single bit of them.
Okay, but
I want to play
someone who
4
doesn't,
since I can get that on PC.
okay, but as someone who doesn't play the games regularly, does the movie stand by itself?
No, not
No,
really.
it's Tom Holland, isn't it? He's not. He
It's
doesn't
him
work in that
and
role.
Mark Wahlberg.
I don't
I
understand
wanted
why
Bruce Campbell as Sully.
Bruce Campbell would be good as Sully. Nathan Fillion, he's already done Nathan Drake stuff before. I think he's maybe a little too old for it though.
He's too old for Nathan Drake. He could have maybe pulled off Sully as. From what I hear, Mark Wahlberg was Sully because he was supposed to be Nathan Drake when they started the production of the movie, and then it took so long to make.
But that's even worse than Tom.
I agree. And I also, Tom Holland would work in like 3 flashback scenes, but I don't think he works as the guy.
But that's like Tom Holland's issue is he's in his late 20s and he still looks like he's like 15.
Yeah, he doesn't sell it.
He doesn't even really sell Spider-Man well, which is kind of fucked up considering he's supposed to be a teenager.
I really liked him in Homecoming. Homecoming I really liked still, but yeah, I'm not totally sold on him now.
Yeah, but you said not totally, as if we've not had him as Spider-Man for like 6 movies at this point.
I'm aware.
No, we gotta get him for fucking even more.
This fucking movie.
Do you
Who
even
would
think
rather
this
have
movie?
play Nathan Drake though?
Who can pull off like that? See, I know studios. I guarantee a studio would love
Ooh.
Ryan Reynolds.
Dylan O'Brien.
No,
You
I
don't
think
think
it
so?
needs to be like. I feel like
I'm
he
adding in the
can't.
fact that he likes to do his own stunts, so he would be good in that department.
The thing is, I feel like you have to have like an American playing Nathan Drake. I don't know why. I feel like you just have. It has to be
He
an
is
American.
American.
It's not like integral to his character, really.
What?
Motherfucker's
Dylan
always an
O'Brien
Asian.
is American, isn't he?
No, but I just mean in general. If you're casting him,
I'm not
like who
following
would?
what your point is, I guess.
Like I'm talking about. I'm narrowing down who it could be. It
Oh,
has to
oh,
be
I see. You're not
someone.
disagreeing with my point specifically. Okay, I understand.
No, it has to be
Yeah, it does
someone
have to
in
be
the
an
30s
American. Because
ish.
he's an idiot. And what are Americans known for?
They also do like to invade foreign lands and claim
That's
things
true,
of
and
their
he
own.
does that all the time.
That's like his whole MO.
It really is, yeah.
Nah, fuck the Walker coming for Uncharted next. Who I think like Nathan Fillion is just he's too good as a casting, but he's too old. And it pisses me
It
off.
really sucks, yeah. Because if they made this in the 90s, like the late 90s, perfect.
Do you know going off of Nathan Fillion, actually fuck it, what's his name? Superman.
Oh, yeah, he would be good. I don't remember his name offhand, but he would be
What's that
pretty
man's
good.
name? How have we forgotten Superman's name?
Well, because David Corn Sweat is his name.
Motherfucker became an actor and he could have changed that and he decided not
And
to.
he did not. Do
He
you
did
think
not.
Alden Ehrenreich would be good?
It's not too buff.
He kind of is a little too. Yeah, I see that. I wasn't thinking about that offhand.
I feel like he needs to be a little skinny fella, but he can't be. But he needs to be able to hold his own in a fight.
Yeah, he has to seem like he's barely making it out of fights.
Could you
Evan
cast?
Peters?
Oh, no. Evan Peters' entire MO is I'm going to play a weird freak that barely shows emotion, and that is it.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's a sociopath. He's
Like,
been.
he's an
Wasn't he
X-Men.
in yeah, that's what I was gonna say, X-Men. He's more light in those.
Like, he either plays weird little freaks and then moans that he only plays weird little freaks and then immediately accepts weird little freak roles. Or he
And
does,
then yeah, he keeps playing them.
and then he does WandaVision where he plays Ralph Boner and signed off on that script. Horrific. Horrendous.
Hear me out for a second. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, he'd smash it. He'd kill it.
Fuck yeah. Oh, he would be so good.
But is he too old?
No, I think
Isn't
he's just on the cusp. I think he is close to too old, but I think he would kill it. Not as a young one, but just as Nathan Drake, Michael B. Jordan. That would be rad.
Joe, the thing is, see, to bring it back to horror, the only reason you think that is because that Sinners poster is 100% Nathan Drake. Him with the two straps on him.
Let me look at it again. Yeah, you're probably not wrong.
That fucking Sinners poster of him with like the kind of ripped t-shirt and the gun holster.
Oh, it so is. Yeah. Look at him though. Oh man, that would have fucking ruled.
That's such a bad poster for Sinners as well. It doesn't tell you
It
anything
is a
about
really
that
bad
movie.
poster.
But to get it back to Come, we're far away from Come. We're talking about Michael
Yeah, we
B.
gotta get
Jordan.
back to Come. Always get back to Come.
Michael B. Coming. But
Probably, maybe not right now.
why not right now? What time's it? He lives in America. What time's it for you?
Yeah, 9:20 could be coming right now.
It's probably coming right now. I don't think he's signing up for anything.
Michael B. Coming.
Michael B. Coming. So that's what he should have changed his name to, and he became a Hollywood star.
Where are we at now? We're after the motel scene.
The little boy, he escapes the cum plane and then immediately runs to the cum base.
And then he traps himself in a tank, right? Is this pretty soon? Or does he run around a bit first?
He runs about a little bit and he finds the old dried cum and he's like, oh, the cum's dying, which doesn't go anywhere. There's just a big mound of dried cum. He climbs into the cum tube, which is the stupidest decision ever because it's the tube for the cum factory.
Yeah, it's so funny when they lock him in there. And it also, they don't put the latches on it. So it's not locked. He just physically can't open it.
And it's why, like, the second you see that that's the cum factory, and there's all I'm going to keep calling them cummies, even though it disgusts me. There's so many cummies everywhere. Why wouldn't you just turn around?
It's a great
Like, he's
question.
not saving the day. The fuck's he gonna do?
He thinks he is. He's part of the
Uh,
crew. He thinks he's a main character.
Yeah, but he's really inconsequential with this entire movie. I think
Oh, he
it
is,
adds
yeah.
someone for Mo to save, and
I
that
like
is
the
it.
kids in The Blob a lot more.
I guess we'll get to that when we get to the Blob.
We will. I'll make sure we watch The Blob sooner than later.
Okay,
It's
so Mo,
Frank Darabont did that.
I'm unfamiliar.
He also wrote Shawshank Redemption. He wrote the first season of The Walking Dead, and I think directed. Pretty sure directed. He wrote The Green Mile, a bunch of stuff. A
See,
couple
we
other
go for
horror
the
things
horror.
that I'll look up. What was that?
We say we can hit 4 horrors. We can do that, even if he's just a writer. We're not doing The Walking Dead. The fuck am I getting? That's not happening.
No, I'm fine not doing The Walking Dead. That's not something. Oh, The Mist. He wrote The Mist.
I like I miss this fun. He's a big
Yeah.
Stephen King fan, it seems.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and he
But
did Dream Warriors.
see, but the thing is, could we do Dream Warriors without doing the other Fred? Everyone knows Fred was.
We can't do that with every horror franchise like we're doing Predator, just completely out of order.
Why not?
Why not? Alright, sure.
Who in their life likes a horror podcast and hasn't seen A Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2?
Very true. Very true.
Unless you're deeply homophobic, then you wouldn't have seen A Nightmare
I
on Elm
didn't
Street 2.
even get any of those undertones when I watched 2.
See, the funny thing, you see, I've seen the commentary for where we're going completely off for A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, and the director's like,
Yeah, we were
we
saying we
did.
were going to keep this one short, and we're doing tangents galore now.
Yeah, fuck, it's the cum movie. There's not much to go on. But if the director was telling me, I didn't see, when we were making it, it didn't feel like we were making a gay movie. And it's like, he met his PE teacher in a gay bar, and then his PE teacher got tied up to a shower pole and his ass whipped until he died.
Jesus.
And you're saying you didn't know there was gay undertones to your own movie? Like,
When you put it like that.
what level of repressed homosexuality do you have to be in life that you go, you're writing a script about a gay teacher getting his ass whipped to death, and you're like, this is completely heteronormative. I don't know what you're talking about.
That kind of guy, I guess. I don't really know what could possibly be going through his head that he doesn't realize what he's saying.
It's like the Tom Cruise in the closet all over again. But it's this one horror director.
Yeah. Did he ever come back around to that?
Chris, come. We're on the come.
Alright. Alright, I'll come.
You come with me, Chris.
Oh, God damn it.
Mo, he's doing his little he's Hitman styling. You were sharing it to others earlier. He's going in his
It's so
little
fucking funny. He puts on an outfit, and then he's walking through an area where a lot of people don't notice him, and one guy clocks him and then immediately starts following him. Follows him behind a truck, and then gets yoinked, and his hat gets put on. Mo puts his hat on, and then just keeps walking around, and it's just like Hitman.
Dude, the most perplexing thing about this scene is, why does Mo have 2 bombs?
Great question.
He
didn't clock
straps
that.
bombs to his ankle, which I feel like is the stupidest place to strap a bomb to yourself.
Why?
Because say one accidentally goes off on your arm, you can still move. If you
Oh,
take your legs out next to your other leg bomb,
yeah. Okay, I see that. I see the point you're making now.
and they're not inconspicuous either. It's a big blob of plastic explosive with a little beeper on it.
They're big, yeah.
he blows up the company and he steals the little boy again for the second time.
Yeah. He keeps kidnapping this little boy.
My man Mo's got a little boy sense. He can smell him out. But
And
he
it's
kidnaps.
not concerning anybody around him because they're too preoccupied.
But do you know what the most concerning thing about this is? Okay, so he
What?
kidnaps the little boy from the cum monsters for the second time, and then directly drives to a paedophile military base that he knows the people in.
It feels like 28 days later when the military shows up. Man, they're really shitty.
So is this Christopher Eccleston before? Like he loses weight in the apocalypse, and 28 days later.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's such a weird detour because from the commentary it sounds like that Larry Cohen seems to be a vet. Like it seems like he's served in the military. So why is our first proper viewing of the military in his films is Mo going up and going, "You fucked that little girl, and I have the videotape. You're now forced to help me."
They're not. What was that?
Like it's not a good. It's not a good.
No, it's not any sort of PR.
And it's not like he's anti the guy because he loves the police. Clearly, he's a big police guy.
He never represents anyone too competently, though.
No, but aside from Mo, when have we ever had anyone competent in any of these films?
That's so true.
And even then, Mo is designed to look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But so he recruits his pedo.
It's in such a weird way where he acts like he is deliberately doing it, and he makes decisions that make it seem like he's smarter than he acts. But then he also just acts like someone who is that smart or that stupid.
He walked into the cum base with bombs on his ankle.
Yeah.
So he recruits his little pedo team, and he's like, "Okay,
He does.
little pedo team, join me and this little 10-year-old boy to go fight the cum monster." And Chris, see when you were watching this, it's not just me. Those guns don't have any ammunition in them.
I did not clock it at all. I'll have to look now.
But so you must be.
I'm seeing a Tommy gun that he's holding. I'm seeing 2 Tommy guns with. Oh, let's see.
With no drum mags.
No, it's so dark I can't tell. And the TV's at an angle from me right now.
Chris, it's a fucking.
No, I'm not seeing any
drum
drum mag. I'm not seeing any fucking drum mags. You're right. Oh, that's the dust.
It sounded like a bomb was about to go off.
They've got stick magazines in though.
Yeah, but one ruler clip is not going to do you if you're attacking an entire base. And a Tommy gun.
But you can carry more stick magazines. You can't carry a lot of drum mags.
How many of these companies is he taking on? He's got
I ask myself that every night.
His entire belt. And even we
that's
still
a good
have
question. He's very disappointed that he doesn't get to murder more people.
Well, I mean, they didn't really take too much effort. We showed up, we shot him, and then we're like, "There we go, job's done." That was that was the end of the film.
Like, he wanted to kill everyone in the base that they first invade, and they all get stuff murdered.
But but they really didn't pose much of a threat. There was one factory, and then they just shot them.
Yeah.
Crisis averted.
Kinda. It's too slow. It's not. Even when it's attacking 2 of our main characters, the lady and the kid, because I don't remember either of their names. I just remember Mo. They're just hopping from barrel to barrel, and they're fine.
I think they blow it up. I think I take it becomes flammable.
Yeah, that feels like the thing.
The thing.
Yeah, the thing.
The thing from the thing, or the thing from the thing.
The thing from the thing, not the thing.
Oh,
the
okay,
thing. Yeah.
So they blow up the base, and he's like, "Don't worry, little pedo team, I'm not gonna tell anyone that you performed statutory rape, which doesn't seem like a good heroic moment for Mo, the now owner of this little 10-year-old boy. So we're doing like, see, this is where it's fun because that feels like the ending, but then we get the news broadcast where we're like, hey, we've saved the day. It's very, you've seen Little Shop of Horrors, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Like, see when he shows up with Audrey too to the news station.
Yeah,
It's very similar to that.
it was a resemblance.
Fuck, see, chocolate
Was
chip
that
Charlie.
before this? That was later. That was like 87 or so, right?
Maybe I could not tell you the exact date on fucking Little Shop of Horrors. I've seen it, but the exact date lost to me.
86. A year after this.
Little Shop of Horrors feels timeless, but I think it's because it's like a remake of like a 60s movie, which is a remake of like a stage play, which is now again a stage play.
Yeah.
But
And the movie feels kind of like a play as well.
do you want a musical in it?
Yeah.
Banging musical though.
So
I
good.
love. Okay. See everyone's voice in that. Everyone has such a good voice in that movie.
I don't recall everyone's voices specifically.
We should do Little Shop of Horrors at
Just
some
the
point.
main
I suppose
voice.
that's a
The
feature.
main theme song. Yeah, that'd be a good one.
No, I'm not meaning singing voice. I'm meaning everyone's talking voice.
Oh,
From
no, I
like
don't
the
remember that at
angry
all, though.
Italian shopkeeper to fucking Aubrey's like really raspy New York whisper voice.
Interesting.
Everyone just sounds great. But okay, so news broadcast. Chocolate Chip Charlie shows back and he's like, "We did it, guys." After he fucked off and did absolutely nothing to help anybody. See, this is the moment that I have seen before this movie just due to fucking YouTube clips, and it's so disappointing because it's such a good effect. It's like it's kind of comical,
Which
but
effect
also
was this
horrifying.
again?
Chocolate Chip Charlie's mouth stretch,
Oh, yeah, it is. That sucks that you had that spoiled.
and it's like it's even on the Blu-ray cover, and it's like that is
Oh,
the moment,
yeah, you're
that's the
right.
moment of the movie,
It is.
and it's the twist. I've like you bought the 6 cents Blu-ray, and it just fucking Bruce Willis had a sign that said, "I am actually dead."
He's just
Why would you
holding a
do
sign.
it? Or like you got an Empire Strikes Back DVD, and it was just like a family portrait of Darth Vader and Luke. So you just it's fucked up. Why would you include that? Like again, there's not too many people that are going to be complaining. Oh, this stuff was ruined for me.
I guess, but still. That's something I don't like about when they do a restoration. They make a trailer as if you've seen the movie before, and I get most people will have, but why not make one with the new footage that's also to tease the movie?
Yeah, but sometimes that fucks up because for Umbrella's restoration of Suicide Circle or Suicide Club, just Suicide Circle works better, but Suicide Club's catchier. Fucking irrelevant. They remastered the original trailer in 4K, but the original trailer has clips that are not in the actual film. So when I saw
Oh,
the trailer, I went, "Oh, they're including the shit that's not in the film," and they
that's
didn't.
so
It's just
stupid. Yeah.
so it's a double-edged sword. Can fuck you over. And it's like, how
Guess
would you
so.
really? Because like, if you're going to advertise the stuff, you can't just go, "Here's a puddle of cum," and then look at this puddle of cum,
And look at what it does to people.
and here's Bo screaming at a big puddle of cum.
It's a lot of cum.
So Mo, he has his action hero moment. He electrocutes Cum Charlie, which is just not a
It's
phrase I
great.
thought I'd be saying.
No, but cum is electro-conducive.
He's clearly superimposed in, which is very funny because he's far too small for that room. Oh, I forgot to mention. I don't know if it's in the original cut, but see the assault on the cum factory. See when
Yeah.
Nicole was running away with a little boy from the cum. She's superimposed in, right?
Yes.
Like, it looks bad. Did you also have a second shot where she runs away again and it's the exact same superimposed shot but just mirrored?
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
That must be a weird thing in the arrow cut.
It's
Not that
so
I
bad.
noticed.
I watched it and I was like, that looks terrible. And then 2 minutes later, it was the exact same. It's like, why would you bother? It looked bad the first time.
It doesn't look good. They don't dwell on it. They're on like the bottom right of the screen and they run away immediately.
It's just don't have it. Like, why are they running from the cum? Everyone else is fighting the cum. Just let them fight the cum. Just give the boy a gun.
Just let them fight the cum. Yeah, just give the boy a gun. I'm saying that all the time.
Nah, very American of you. But no, this is when our little boy, he doesn't get his gun, but he does get his edgy revenge when they meet the distributor of the cum. And Mo's like, "You're gonna eat my cum," and he's like,
This is crazy. This is just a cum eating fetish.
he's like, "I'm gonna force you to eat my cum right now."
Yeah.
And they go, "Okay, we're gonna eat your cum." And for some reason, they decide to. They like the little boy's dressed like a fucking greaser in the corner. Like, yeah, I've seen a lot of things recently. So you know, you got stuck in a cum tube. What do you mean? You did nothing. If Mo wasn't there, you would have died twice.
Yeah, these people are. I don't know. Her character specifically, I was frustrated with because she just doesn't feel like a person, really. I was hoping there was more of her in the other cut.
Oh, Nicole,
Yeah.
there's more romance stuff with her, but it's weird because the way, like, I don't know how much of it was Larry's writing or how much of it was improv, but like the way Mo flirts is, it's like, well, I'm your boss now, so you have to do it or you're fired, and it's playful, but it's also like really kind of rapey.
Yeah, that's harassment. You can't do that.
But like she's into it, so it's just weird. It's a weird. They cut all
Yeah,
of
I
that.
don't like that either. I don't like a lot of her dynamic with him or Paul Sorvino.
Yeah, but he's at least supposed to be a scumbag.
Yeah, yeah. But she's not pushing against him at all. She's just sort of
Oh,
going on along with whatever's happening.
it's such an incredible line where he's trying to flirt with Nicole, and then Mo comes in and he's like, "Oh, do you want him to see the tape?" And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, he's got some old country tapes for me. I love the oldies." And he's like, "Yeah, evidently not the young,
Oh
not the
my
youngins."
god, yeah.
Oh, it's like there's little good moments of comedy in this. So would you classify this as a comedy horror, or is it just a silly horror?
It's hard with the 80s, isn't it? They sort of ride that line very well. This. No, I don't think it's comedy. It's a very comedic movie, but it's not a comedy horror.
But it's not like a black comedy either.
No, it's not.
But it's also not straight faced. It's in a weird bubble.
It's in a really weird spot.
But like, It's Alive was also kind of like this because it was stupid, but it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But
I think
this
it's
is
just a
stupid,
horror movie
but
from
funny.
a long time ago. I think that's what it just winds up being.
But you get old horror movies that aren't funny.
Yeah. I don't think they have to invalidate each other.
But so what? So why does this being old invalidate its comedy potential?
I don't think it does. I just don't think it's a comedy movie. I wouldn't recommend this to someone as a comedy movie. They Live is like a comedy horror movie. This is not really a comedy horror movie.
Okay, but if someone said to you, "I want a comedy horror," I've been
No.
thinking of watching the stuff. Would you say to them, "Yeah, it's good," or would you say, "Oh, I wouldn't say that's a comedy"?
I'd say let me think of something else for you, if that's what you're looking for specifically.
See, I think I would just tell them, "Go ahead." I think it's stupid, and I just don't think it's very laugh out loud. I think Mo carries the humor.
He does. I don't think it's unfunny. I think it's very funny. But I think a lot of good movies are funny even though they're not comedies. It's just good writing.
I suppose.
A good drama should have a lot of good jokes in it, in my opinion. Most, not all of them, but
I suppose, as I was watching earlier, Fight Club, there's good humour in it. Not a comedy.
yeah, exactly. And that, but
But as
we're
I
just
was
getting
trying,
to the
yeah.
broadcast, right?
No, we talked about the podcast. I talked about Charlie.
No, you
You
did, you
were in a
did.
big
All
one.
right, so we talked about the cum eating scene.
Yeah, he forces him to eat the cum, and he's like, "Don't worry, it's just Haagen-Dazs." I suppose is a little funny reference to them actually eating Haagen-Dazs on set. But we see
Oh, I guess
there's a,
so.
there's a secret underground drug ring of
Yeah,
the
we see
stuff
the black
going about
market, the stuff market,
the cum market.
the cum market.
But see how it's such a good setup for a sequel. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
And it's like this isn't one
like
of
a
those movies
big
that you could
sequel
blame.
would be fun.
You'd be like, see a sequel of this was made, even if it was bad, I don't think it would like hinder this
I'd still like it.
because it's like
Yeah.
this isn't a very like this isn't a bad movie. It's also not a
No,
great movie. So even if you made a bad follow up, it would still just be fun because the
it's not a
concept of it.
historic movie. It's just a little gem.
Do you think you would ever get like a requel nowadays of this stuff?
No, I'd expect the Blob first. But what I could see is someone doing like the Blob and the Thing and the stuff, like a bunch of different studios starting to do weird amorphous blob monsters.
See, now that Larry's passed, though, I wonder who has the rights to this because I feel like
That's a good question.
a studio exec going back and saying, "Oh, we have this stuff," and saying that like weird, socially conscious, like body horror movies are in style. Like a remake of this probably do pretty well.
I'd watch it.
Especially with the marketing nowadays, you could get fucking TikTokers eating the stuff, and you could send the stuff out to people. Because that's what Larry Cohen wanted to do. He wanted to have the stuff as a yogurt on sale for a week, and then do like an ARG thing where he release a thing talking about how it's actually bad for you. But I'd
That's so
imagine
cool.
it's cool, but can you
The
imagine the
FDA would
pure
hate him.
fucking nightmare? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would not go down at all. But the stuff, good movie. Where
Stuff,
do you have
yeah.
it in your ranking? That's the real question. In your Larry
It's at
Cohen
the top
ranking.
of the list. I think I was a little disappointed thinking there was a better version I couldn't watch. But now knowing it is what it is, yeah, I think it is the best of his movies. It's the most coherent. God Told Me To comes after, then Q, and then It's Alive of what we've seen.
See, I'm the same with you, but It's Alive, Q, kind of. I feel like I enjoy It's Alive more.
Interesting. I did really like Q, but I can acknowledge that it doesn't work as a movie, really.
I think it's just my boy Michael, which makes me feel bad because I like him so much in this, but he just ruins Q for me.
I'm so glad you liked him in this, because I think he's fun in Q, but I agree that he adds to what I would say is like a theater vibe of Q, which it doesn't really feel like a cohesive narrative or structured thematically. It just sort of feels like people doing things that they want to do.
I think the problem is with this, okay, if Michael comes on set for the stuff and he goes, I want my character to act different, he's the main focus. So it changes the vibe of the entire movie. But he's not the only main protagonist of Q. So if he
True.
acts different to all the other leads, he seems strange.
Yeah, very true.
Like if everyone was wrote like Michael's character in Q, then it would be a campy film. But Q's not really campy. It takes itself too seriously to be campy. It's just a bit dumb.
And yeah, and the serious stuff does fall flat by the end of it.
I think the best parts of Q is when Michael's at the police station with like Powell and that, because there's like a balance of it's comedy but it's serious and it kind of works. But then when you're getting the fully serious scene and then him being like in a comedy scene, it's a weird vibe.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah,
but anyway,
I
Larry
still
Cohen.
like the vibe of all of it, and it's a good energy. I like that are choosing these movies that feel more tactile.
How do you mean by tactile?
I like dipping into older horror movies because they don't. I feel like even if they're not playing with the color palettes deliberately, the colors are more interesting a lot of the time, or they just have a different feeling, even if it's not intentional or fully a success and achievement. A lot of things just feel more similar nowadays.
Yeah, I think it's like it's the more naturalistic acting that people have nowadays because now movies and performances and that kind of get based on how realistic they feel, which wasn't the case now. So if everything's trying to feel realistic, it all just feels like a hodgepodge of boring.
Yeah.
It's like you can color grade an explosion to be these big pink purple flashes, and it will look cool, but it's not realistic. So if you go to the Oscars with your big purple explosions, we're going to go, oh, that's shit.
Yeah, it's not going to
Like
look as good
everyone,
as if you staged it somehow.
yeah, and it's like, see, that's the is I feel like as movies get bigger and bigger, people keep going for these more bigger and bigger, but then it's all just it's everyone's trying too hard. Larry Cohen ain't trying
Yeah.
too hard. He's rewriting shit on the day.
Yeah, he's just doing his shit, man.
So even if you go to the indie scene, people are spending like 8 years in film school perfecting one script because they're like, this is probably the only movie I get to make, and they're making these weird art house masterpieces and they're fucking off. Larry Conan's like, I've got £20 and some friends.
Larry Cohen reminds me of John Carpenter a lot.
But John Carpenter, he at least gets the acclaim for it. Like he could have like a big studio budget if you really wanted to, as you see in like The Thing.
That's true. Yeah, he prefers making them the way he made them. But I would say he also puts a little bit more into his movies because he's doing the music as well.
Yeah, but also, isn't he just like making music? Isn't that just his vibe?
Yeah.
And it's
The
like he
way
didn't
I've
work
heard
too hard
he
on,
scores his movies is he just watches them. I've probably said this before. He watches them and just plays guitar while he's watching them.
and it's like he didn't put his whole Carpendussy into Halloween, did he really? It goes ding, 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 and then loops.
I guess not, but that's part of John Carpenter to me is that that's just part of his vibe to me. I don't know.
I'm not saying it's bad. I like the Halloween theme, but I'm saying like he wasn't working on that for weeks, was he really?
He's not James Cameron. He's not like tinkering over every little detail to make sure it's perfect. He does a thing and he goes, "Yeah, I think that fits." But it makes a really good movie. And it makes them feel interesting because when you do that, you allow a lot more space for the people who work on your crew and on the set to have their own little moments of their voice coming through. Which you don't
Okay, but
notice as being from a person specifically, but it gives it more character.
say Larry Cohen, he tried to make his own soundtracks. So probably not going to sound as good as his like 4 out of 4 soundtracks he's done right now.
True. No,
But even
I
on
won't
the
argue with
menu,
that.
the little "this stuff is never enough" jingle is so good. It's been looping for like
It's
10
so fucking good, dude.
minutes. I wish in Tomodachi you could still put little songs. I'd have my little guy singing it all the time. I found in Tomodachi, this is a Tomodachi update for, I suppose if anyone listens, no one listens to the end of these, but Cthulhu likes the stuff. Cthulhu is the only person that likes the stuff on my island,
Oh shit.
which is very funny. It's like
Hell yeah.
is the least humanoid person I have likes the
Yeah,
stuff.
no one else wants it.
No, everyone thinks it's horrid.
That's goofy.
Maybe I just have smart me's.
Maybe.
But yeah, the end of Larry Cohen, which is a bit of a
Yeah,
shame.
it is. There's enough that we could come back to. We could do another 2 It's Alive movies at least.
2, It's Alive, special effect. I suppose if we're doing thrillers, we could squeeze thrillers in.
Yeah, I mean, we could stretch it, but there's at least one other I'm trying to think of. Let me look at his.
But so you
at
pull
his
it up
thing.
because Discord isn't being friendly with me today. I don't want to leave.
Yeah, no worries. Right, Ambulance is kind of a thriller. What is Deadly Illusion? Mystery thriller. Okay, so he does
There
a
we
lot
go.
of thrillers.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of thrillers, special
Return to
effects.
Salem's Lot. We'll have done Salem's Lot by the time that comes around.
Yeah, so you do Return to Salem's Lot. You do special effects is the one I really want to see. It's probably It's Alive 2.
Yeah,
Banging
It's
it.
Alive 3 probably, right? So we can see Michael Moriarty.
I was about to say, if we want to go back to Michael Moriarty, then we would have to.
Well, we'd be doing Return to Salem's Lot also, to be fair.
Maybe I'll check once we're done. Once we've stopped this recording, I'll look up Michael Moriarty and see if he's done any other fun little horrors. Maybe
Okay.
we have a Moriarty month.
That'd be fun. Yeah, I like Moriarty. He did a Masters of Horror episode.
No, we're not. We're not going specific. Do you know how hard that's going to be to title?
That's very true.
I can't have any 30 Masters of Horror Season 3 Episode 2 title year. But yeah, that's the end. We have John Carpenter coming.
Well,
Next
please
month.
rate and review the podcast, like and subscribe. If you want to get in touch, you can email us at theuncannyvalleypodcast@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we're at theuncannyvalleypod. Have a good night.